Yo, what it really do? DC gang, welcome back to the channel, my boys, my gangsters. As always, I hope you guys are having a great day out there, gang. So with that being said, bear with me real quick. I want to go over a few things. So basically, when the new pack came out, the YUBEL pack came out, if you haven't seen the video yet, I hopped on the deck. I dropped the video immediately, and that version of the deck did not have Super Poly. So I wanted to play a version with Super Poly to see what the differences will be, to see if the deck needs Super Poly, and to see, the difference between the Super Poly version and the regular version. So I decided to actually climb from Diamond 1 to Master 1 with this deck. So I'm gonna show you some ratios and stuff like that. The reason why I'm making this video is because, again, I wanted to show you the Super Poly version, but I can only save 10 replays in Master Duel, which is stupid. You should be able to save 1,000 replays if you wanted to, but I'm only allowed to save 10, and I want to document the whole climb, so I don't want to like keep going, win or losing games, and then the ratios disappear and stuff like that, because I want to document the whole climb. I'm taking screenshots. I'm gonna show you my wins and everything, how I'm looking right now in the ladder. So with that being said, I'm also gonna break down the deck list real quick, and then we're gonna get into some crazy replays. And let me know if you want a part 2, because again, I'm in Master 2. I'm gonna try and hit Master 1 today. Let me know if you would like the rest of those replays when I make it to Master 1. If not, then I'll just show you this, leave it alone, and then I'll move on to Centurion, which I'm not too excited to play, but I'll get on that ASA to the P. I have a lot of different versions of a lot of different things that I want to show you guys. So with that being said, I kept it at 40, nice and tight. I'm still playing the Gamma. Gamma, in my opinion, is a must in this deck. Gamma is one of the reasons why I've been slapping people left and right. Sometimes you could start off a combo with your Nightmare Throne. You could start off a combo with any spell, anything, honestly, anything that's not a monster. Or even if you activate the Lotus and it's in the graveyard and they activate the Maxi, Ash, whatever. I hit Gamma and people started scooping. This thing alone has been allowing me to play the game, and I think again it's a must in the deck. So we're gonna play one Driver to drive your opponent crazy. We're gonna play one Samsara D, well, 3 Samsara D Lotus. Of course, it's your 1-card combo. This thing's insane. We're gonna play 2 Grave Squirmers in the other replay, and the one without the Super Poly. I was playing this at 3, and if you're not playing Super Poly, I would definitely say play this thing at 3. 100%. I love this card. This card is tough. Then we're gonna play 3 Maxi for Maxi reasons. We're gonna play 2 of the Gammas, because like I told you, Gamma been slapping people, and I'm doing a little bit of something different with the Beckoning Beast package. If you think I'm crazy for it, congratulations. My ratios and the wins and everything show different, but we're gonna run the Dark Beckoning Beast at 2. At 2, that's it. That's all I need. You're gonna see why. We're gonna play 3 Ash Blossom for Ash Blossom reasons. We're gonna play Unchained Souls, Shavara 1, of course. We're gonna play the YUBEL, just 1 YUBEL. You don't need more than 1. We're gonna play 3 Spirit of YUBEL. You 100% wanna play this thing at 3. Which this deck is low-key kind of cheap to make if you look at it, honestly speaking. But yeah, we're gonna play 3 of those. We're gonna play 1 YUBEL Terror Incarnate. Definitely play 1 copy of this. I'm playing Harpy's Feather Duster. If you're not playing Back Row Removal right now, if you're not playing Harpy's Feather Duster, you're doing yourself a disservice. This thing collapsed most of the decks in the game, because almost every deck in the game right now, most of the popular ones, need Back Row. Sweep it up. Even this one, you sweep up the Back Row, you lose the... Once this thing is popped, we can't attack into you to do damage to you. So if this thing is not on the field, we're not having a good time. That's why I play with this heavy aggressive version, because if I can't slap into you to do damage, I'm going into Acid Code Talk and I'm doing things. That's how that's gonna go. So Harpy's Feather Duster is a must. I'm still playing the 1-for-1 again, because if I have Gamma, I send a card to the graveyard. They're gonna try and Ash this, whatever it is that they want to activate. Maxi Gamma gonna slap somebody. I get 2 bodies on the field, which means a free where's she at? A free sheep. And then, we negate it, we can continue playing the game. So that's why I run the 1-for-1 still. Of course, we're going to run 3 Nightmare Thrones. I'm only running 1 opening of the Spirit Gates, because I don't want to draw into it. So a lot of the times what I like to do is normal summon the Dark Beckoning Beast and search it. I don't necessarily want to draw into it, especially now because I'm playing 2 copies of the Nightmare Pain. I'm going to explain that to you in a second. So I'm only playing 2 Dark Beckoning Beasts and 1 circle. So I normal summon the beast, get my circle, activate the circle, search out the other copy. If for some reason your hand is not that great, you can figure it out. Trust me. Once you learn the deck, you can figure out how to do things. But that's just that's just how I'm playing the deck. That's all it is. So 1 copy. Then we're gonna play 2 Nightmare Pains, which originally I was playing at 1, and I would most definitely say that you could get away with 1. I legitimately haven't used the 2nd copy in maybe like in 3 games out of the whole climb that I've had. I mainly added the 2nd copy because it got syrup, maybe people popping it, maybe it gets banned, whatever. I might need the 2nd copy, right? So we're playing it at 2. I'm gonna play 3 super polys because this is a super poly version and this thing is nuts. I got replays for you that you're gonna see and you'll be like, nah, ain't no way, this thing is crazy. So then we're gonna run 2 Call by the Graves, Call by the Grave, Graveyard Shenanigans, get it out of there, we're good. Cross our Destinator because we're playing a good amount of hand traps, the Gamma, Maxi, Ash, the super poly is, well, no, you can't respond to super poly, but the Call by the Grave, the Harpies, Feather Duster, anything that we could, you know what I'm saying, even in the mirror match is good. So then we're gonna run 3 Infinite Impermanence because going second, if we don't have the super poly, we have to stop our opponent with hand traps. I actually high-key wanted to add Nibiru into this deck, but the ratios and the way it's been working for me, I'm really enjoying it. I like it, so I don't want to mess with it. But the Rock is something that I would definitely want to hop in here, but the Rock is not doing all that well this season either, so it just depends. Then we're going to run 1 Escape of the Unchained so I can escape from my L's and get to the W's, you know what I'm saying? Then we're going to run 1 Mudara of the Swamp. This thing actually won me a game in Rescue Age. You're going to see it in one of the replays that I'll show you. This thing is tough. Well, maybe, I don't know which replays I'm going to show you, the ones that are there now or the ones that I have saved. It'll depend, but we're gonna run 1 Garura Wings of the Resonant. Again, these are just the super poly targets. I'm definitely running 3 Phantom of the YUBEL. You could get away with 2, but I definitely like it at 3 because a lot of the time maybe you already used 2, your opponent has a little bit of life points left and you have your 2 YUBEL monsters in the graveyard. Just making the 3rd copy of this and slapping into them to win the game is tough. It's just, I really like this thing at 3. And there it is, YUBEL the Loving Defender. You're gonna need some love after I hit you, cause bro, this thing is tough. This thing with super poly, and you could basically, if this is on the field or if this one's on the field, you could use the entire field as fusion materials and pop off. It's insane. So we're gonna run that thing at 1. You don't need more than 1. You could run 2 if you like, just in case you want to do that twice. I don't think you want to do that twice. You want to slap into something, right? So then we're gonna run 1 Salamangreat on Mirage. And Mirage is just tough. It's been helping me out through a lot of different shenanigans. We're gonna run 1 Unchained Souls of Rage, 1 Cross Sheep, 1 Unchained Soul Lord of Yama, 1 SP Little Knight aka Stuart Little, 1 Unchained Souls of Anguish, which I rarely make. So if you wanna get this out and add something different, I've rarely ever made this, but I wouldn't take it out because if I could get Link 3 and then I have another monster, I can make Access Code Talker during my turn with this thing, and I really like that. So it's just an easy way to just, without your opponent knowing, without using too many materials, go into this thing, Access Code. Same thing with the Unchained Abomination, you could just go into this thing as well, and then Access Code Talker. Now this is, it's not built to just go second, it's built to go both ways, which is why I'm using it to climb. Because it has a lot of gas, it does a lot of different things, you can survive, but it's aggressive. it's an aggressive deck. It's built to be a little aggressive. So with that being said, let me show you something. I might have not said it, so I'm gonna say it now just in case. If you guys enjoy the content, please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe to the boy, because I would greatly appreciate it. I might just edit this to the beginning. This is the end. So basically here I have replays for, it says 7/12, which is what, 3 days ago or something like that. I don't even know when you're gonna see this video, fam. It's just because I gotta go to work and stuff like that. I wasn't supposed to record, but again, look, I can't save more replays. I even saved this one where I lost to show it to you because this man literally hand ripped me. He hand ripped all 5 cards out of my hand. Ended up with a crazy turn 1 board, and I was like, okay, congratulations. I was gonna try and show it to you or make a short out of it, but I don't know. So I don't know if I'm gonna show you these first. I might just show you these first, and again, if you guys want to see the second ones, there'll be these ones right here. I'll show you right now. Again, I'm in Master 2. I just want to show you everything because I'm documenting the climb, right? So right now I'm up here, and this is the last replay that I saved. Again, I don't want to lose these without showing you the screenshots and stuff like that first. And I hate coming up here, bro, because look at this. It's just Well, this guy wasn't too bad. He just the Room Academy on turn 0, which it is what it is, right? And then it's just floodgates, bro. That's why I don't climb up here. Like, look at this. Look at this trash. Look at this trash, bro. That's why I don't climb up here, because it's like, yeah, I mean, this guy wasn't too bad either. He just milled 27 cards. 27 cards, turn 1. He just milled 27, half of your deck. And I almost could have won too, if it wasn't for the fact that I decided to banish the Suliak with the Espiritu of Night instead of banishing his Ruka, the big Kalos. What's your name again? This one, the Root Kalos. And if I could have got that thing out of there, I probably could have won the game, because he had like less than 4,000 life points from doing the combo and burning. And then here again, it's probably floodgates. Yup, there it is. Philando Reese with floodgates. He threw out the dimensional shifter with sad times. And then bro had the map in full combo. I normal summon. Bro was doing he was doing a lot of things. And then what's this? Yeah, there you go. 10 turns, me trying to play. This is why I don't climb up here. But that's not the point. I just wanted to show you. This is where I'm at. Again, we're 5 games away still, because I've been facing really like, look at this. You hit this thing with 1,000 hand traps, they still might play the game. So, and there what's this right here? Yeah, this guy, I left him with 200 life points, and then he managed to make this thing. He copied the effect of the Revolution Dragon, and he basically wiped out the field, the graveyards, everything. And for 2 turns, I couldn't join to anything that I could have used, but I could have won the game if I would have joined to any monster with 0 attack, 0 defense that I would have drawn into. It would have been GG's. So if anything, I might save some of the ones that I lost and show them to you. But there's a Rescue Ace one that I wanted to show you, because it's honestly tough. If I find that is it this one? Yeah, we can actually start off the replays with this one. And then again, let me know if you want to see a part 2 of this again when I make it to Master 1. Because if not, I'll show you this one. I'll show you the other 10 that I have, or 9. And then I'll leave it at that, right? So we're going second actually in this replay right here. And we're going up against QWERTY. QWERTY, if I'm saying that right. Either way, they're going to normal summon the Poplar. They're going to get themselves the spoils. At this point, I would definitely toggle off. I don't want him knowing that I have the Ash. I always do that when I play against them. I mean, I didn't know I was playing against Rescue Ace. It could have been Snake Eyes. But either way, original Sinful Spoils. Get the Poplar out of here. And that's when I toggle on. Hit the Ash. He's going to activate the emergency. I was like, okay. I wasn't too worried about this until he made me feel worried about this, because he sent what is this right here? Yeah, he sent the engine to the graveyard, so that means he has the Hydra. All he has to do is link off, and then he has the back row play. Back row play meaning he's gonna set down all of his back row as he goes into the Espiritu of Night, which allows him to dodge the Infinite Impermanence or Veiler, which is why I don't play Veiler that much anymore. But they're gonna special summon the Turbulence, activate the Turbulence. I can't do anything about any of this. He's gonna set down the Contain, set down the Emergency. What else you gonna get, boy? Anguish, and probably a Rescue. Yeah, there we go. So that's gonna get shuffled up. They're gonna use both of these monsters right here. Link off into the Promethean Princess. Not my royalty right now, but she usually is. Activate her effect. Special summon the Hydra back onto the field. Use the Hydra and the Princess to link off into the Raging Phoenix. Playing the game a little angry right now, a little rage in him. So here again, I honestly thought I was gonna lose this duel 100%. I don't know how I'm gonna make it out of this, but I normally summon the Lotus. He activates the Maxi, activate the Rescue. I'm the one that needs rescuing, but he's gonna rescue the Hydrant. And mind you, I had to take the Maxi challenge, and we're ending the game here. As I activate the Super Poly, I'm gonna use both of his fire monsters because he just used the Rescue. So I'm gonna go into the Mood Dragon. This was my thought process. You just use Rescue, you special summon a Hydrant. I completely low-key forgot about the Emergency, but then I was like, you need to have a Rescue Ace monster in the hand. What are the odds of that? Because I don't remember him like searching one to have in the hand. So I was like, we might be alright, but no, maybe he drew into it, but here they activate the Emergency. I activated the Mood Dragon of the Swamp because this thing basically shuts down your graveyard. If you can't target me, those traps are useless, and that's probably the reason why he managed to win here through the Max E challenge as well, as he special summons the Preventer, but he can't prevent the Elder he's about to take. Activate the Preventer effect, special summon the engine back onto the field, activate the Lotus, get it out of here, special summon YUBEL, the Spirit. They're gonna activate the engine because I special summon a monster, which means I get to special summon another, an airlifter. So here I'm gonna set down my Nightmare Pain so I can inflict the emotional damage to my opponent as they activate the airlifter, getting themselves the rescue HQ. So we're gonna activate the pain's effect, pop the Spirit of YUBEL, getting myself the engraver. We're gonna special summon the original YUBEL. Then we're gonna send 2 cards back to the graveyard, which is the Spirit of YUBEL and the Lotus, to special summon our Phantom of YUBEL. I'm going to activate the Squirmer, special summon it, activate its effect, pop the original YUBEL, activate the original YUBEL to special summon the Terror Incarnate, right? And then we're gonna send 2 cards back again, which will be the Spirit of YUBEL and the regular YUBEL to special summon another copy of the Phantom of YUBEL. And that means we get to slap into you 3 times, doing lethal damage.
Emotional damage!
Through the maxi. You can't target me. Pop, 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 pop. And yeah, this dude was insane. So let me know again. I'm not going to show you these replays. I'm going to show you the one that I saved, so that way I can save these. And if you guys want to see a part 2 of this, then let me know. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Again, here we are for replay numero 2, number 2 of the day. We're going second once again, and we're going second against Branded. And I think they're gonna normal summon the kit. I'm gonna activate the Gamma. Gamma is Gamma has been putting in work for this deck. We're gonna negate that thing because we don't want them searching out any type of spells or whatever. Stop that right there. They're gonna set a Branded Regain, set another back row, set another back row. And he's smart because he did this knowing that the Gamma was gonna get banished. He's gonna activate the Gamma and okay, never mind. I was gonna say, brother, why would you give me that back? But then the driver's gone, so it doesn't matter. But he's gonna get to draw 1 off of that, right? So here we're gonna draw into another Nightmare Throne. We're gonna send the Spirit of YUBEL and the Dark Beckoning Beast to special summon our Phantom of YUBEL, so that way we have a monster negate. Then we're gonna activate the Throne here, getting myself the Lotus to the hand. Normal summon the Lotus, activate the Lotus effect, and they're gonna call by the grave that day. That's one of the unfortunate things, is that when you put them things back, because if I would have done the combo with the Dark Beckoning Beast, we would have might had different plays. But then again, he would have still called by the grave whatever I would have special summoned. So it would have depended. But either way, he's going to get to draw a card off of this, giving me my Lotus back, which I'm perfectly fine with. It is what it is. Here they're going to proceed by normal summoning the Ecclesia. We're going to throw out the Maxi. Hopefully they don't have an Ash. Oh, they do have a Bishop Magna Hut. So they're going to banish the Prince's Kid, which is really good because then they get to return that thing back to the deck and draw 1, right? So we get a +1 off of this because of the fusion summon, which they're gonna fusion summon into the Grundle, the Dust Dragon. Bring it out here. We're gonna draw into a Spirit of YUBEL. He's gonna activate the Magna Hut's effect, activating the Grundle, and then he chain blocked everything with the Branded Regain. Pretty smart. And this guy knew what he was doing. So he's gonna get the kit back into the deck. Again, I couldn't negate any one of these monsters right here. He's gonna send the Sereneer. Sereneer is going to activate to send a Retribution. He's going to set out another back row, get the Bestial Baldrake to the hand. So we get to survive, and here we join to the Super Poly. So I activated my other copy of the Throne just to see if they had an Ash, because I don't know what the heck they could have by now, whatever they drew. So we're going to get ourselves the Lotus. We're going to normal summon the Lotus. It's going to activate the Branded Regain, special summon the Sereneer. I'm going to activate the Lotus, special summon the Spirit of YUBEL, activate its effect, set down the Nightmare Pain so I can inflict the pain emotionally as he beats me to it. Because I was going to activate the Super Poly, but he activates his own Super Poly before I do. So he's going to send the Drissom to the graveyard, and he basically gets to use... No, oh no, he's not playing the Love Defender, which if he would have been playing it, the whole field would have been gone. Except for this, because this can't be used as fusion material. So he's gonna fusion summon into the Predaplant Dragon Stepelia out here. So I don't get to inflict any type of pain, but I do get to basically get myself the Incarnate because one of my YUBEL monsters left the field by a card effect. So I get to special summon it out here, and then I get to send 2 monsters back into the deck, which are gonna be the YUBEL and the Lotus, and yeah, 27 times 3 is lethal damage. But look at this, he's gonna activate his effect to try and negate the Incarnate's effect, which I'm pretty sure would negate us reflecting the damage. So we're gonna negate that. He's gonna activate the Baldrake, banishing the Mercurier, which I'm perfectly fine with. This is all good because I have a plan, right? So again, we get to pop the Spirit of YUBEL, which is going to activate to special summon the original YUBEL, which is even better because she has to reflect double the damage. She's going to activate the Mercurial, activate the Brand of Regain so he could bring it back, draw a card. Mercurial is going to get in the kit, and then he brings back the Mercurial into the deck, draws a card, and then we get to special summon the original YUBEL. He's going to activate the Ground Note to Dust Dragon to special summon the Despian Proskinian, which doesn't really do much here. So we're perfectly fine. We crash into the Dragon's Tapelia, crash into it again, and we definitely have lethal damage, but I want to show it to you.
He needs some milk.
That's crazy. That's just insane. And then we get to burn him for 3,500 because we use, what, 6 materials? He gets to activate the Brand's Punishment, which here I got a little nervous. I was like, don't tell me that's like an infinite impermanence you're just holding on to the whole time. He's activating all of this. It doesn't matter. It's 3,500 burn to the face. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. The fact that you could do that is nuts. That's what, 6 materials? And we didn't need to do that. We could have honestly won the game just by crashing this Phantom into it, but I wanted to show you what the heck this looks like if you haven't seen it yet. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Alright gang, so here we are for replay numero... Oh, I haven't showed you a going first replay. I got you, I'll show you a going first replay after this. But this is against Floodgate, so they're gonna activate the Time Terran Marganite and set down 3 cards. I was like, okay, here we go. And this was my rank up game from Master 3 to Master 2, by the way. So I'm going to activate the gates here, getting myself the Dark Beckoning Beast. We're going to send it back, send the Spirit of YUBEL back because we have the throne, so we can special summon the YUBEL, activate the throne's effect. Getting myself the Lotus. We're going to normal summon the Lotus, activate the Lotus effect, special summon the Spirit of YUBEL, activate its effect. Getting myself the Nightmare Pain. We're going to activate the Nightmare Pain, activate its effect to pop the Spirit of YUBEL, getting ourselves the Squirmer. We're going to activate the Spirit of YUBEL, also activating the Thrones, which I love when the combo flows like this because we get multiple benefits. Because if you pop the OG YUBEL, the original one, then you have to make a choice whether you want to bring this with the field spell or with the YUBEL, so I like it like this, right? So we're going to special summon the Terror, special summon the original YUBEL, useful for these monsters to link off into the cross sheet. I was planning on trying to lethal here, so we're going to send 2 cards back, special summon another Phantom of YUBEL that's going to trigger the ship, special summon the Lotus. I'm going to use all 3 of these monsters to go into Access Code Talker, because Access Code Talker can pop back row without having to worry about them activating back row, unless that back row is Sullen Judgment. My opponent is judging me right now, so they're going to negate the summon, pop my Link 4 that I worked so hard to get. So I'm going to activate the gate, send the Maxi to the graveyard because I'm playing against Stun. Maxi isn't going to do anything here. So we're going to activate the Squirmer, special summon it, pop the YUBEL, activate YUBEL, special summon the OG YUBEL, use the OG YUBEL and the Squirmer to link off into an Unchained Lord of Yama. I'm like, we might be able to get the OTK here. No, we can't. Sullen Judgment number 2. Yeah, bro, this is what's happening up here. I activate the Squirmer. We're gonna special summon the Spirit of YUBEL back onto the field, set our back row, and end our turn. So basically, we have a monster in the gate, and we have an infinite impermanence. And if they attack into us, they inflict the reflected damage. So here they're gonna normal summon a Fairy Tail Luna. I'm gonna try infinite impermanence that thing because they're gonna add another Fairy Tail Luna. So I wanna negate that. So Brother Man has his own Super Poly Wars. That's what's happening right now. So he's going to use my field, and he is playing the Loving Defender. Now, like I said, he can't use the Phantom of YUBEL because it can't be used as fusion materials. But he goes into the Defender. I basically negate nothing because I was trying to get the double negate. I was trying to negate whatever this was as well. So he gets the Luna to the hand, right? So here he activates the Loving Defender. He's going to burn us with probably 1,000, but either way, we're gonna activate the Nightmare Throne. We're gonna get ourselves the Terror to the hand, which means I can special summon it. And yeah, we burn for the 1,000. He's gonna normal summon the Luna again, activate the Luna's effect. So I'm gonna activate the Phantom of YUBEL, negate that right there. I don't want him searching for anything. Spirit of YUBEL activates, special summon the OG YUBEL back onto the field. Luna gets to activate to send itself back to the hand, and the Incarnate back to the hand, which I have no problems with. He's going to attack, and we basically, both of us cancel each other out because we have 0 attack. So nothing really happened there. So here we're gonna join to the Infinite Impermanence. I'm gonna activate the Spirit, send the Incarnate to the graveyard to special summon the Spirit of YUBEL. Activate its effect, getting myself the second copy of the Pain. Like I said, I rarely ever use the second copy. I'm gonna special summon the Phantom, use both of these monsters. We're gonna link up into the SB, the Little Knight, aka Stuart Little. Activate its effect. We're gonna banish the Loving Defender, Super Poly, numero dos, number 2, Sat Times. But not really. So he's basically gonna use our whole field, including his field, to fusion summon into the Predator Plan, Triform, whatever Titanium. We're gonna activate the throne here. Since we did send it back, we get to bring the Incarnate special summon in, and we get to reflect the 3000 damage to the face. Yeah, bro, we just won through 2 super powers. This deck is nuts. It's crazy sometimes. That's just what it is. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Replay numero 4. Alright, gang, here we are for replay numero, I think it's 4. I'm pretty sure it's 4. And I gotta show you one going first, right? So we're gonna send the Incarnate back and the OG YUBEL to special summon the Phantom. We're gonna normal summon the Lotus. Now we're protected from monster effect. We're gonna special summon the Spirit of YUBEL, getting ourselves the Nightmare Pain. Activate the Nightmare Pain so that we could pop the Spirit of YUBEL, getting ourselves the Squirmer. Activate the Spirit of YUBEL, special summon the OG YUBEL. Activate the Squirmer, special summon it, pop the OG YUBEL. Activate the OG YUBEL, special summon the Incarnate, because we don't have the field spell, so it's okay to actually do it like this. So we're gonna link off into the Crushy with both of these monsters. We're gonna send 2 cards back to special summon the Phantom of YUBEL. And then that allows us to special summon the Lotus back onto the field, right? We're gonna activate the Squirmer, banish it to special summon the Spirit of YUBEL back onto the field. We're gonna use 2 of these monsters to link off into the Lord of Yamame. Activate the Lord of Yama, getting ourselves the Sharvara. We're gonna use the Lord of Yama and the Crushy to link off into the Ball of the Goddess. If we would have had the field spell, I think we would have made her 2400, but it is what it is. Pop the Spirit of YUBEL, special summon the OG YUBEL, use them both, the Sharvara and the YUBEL, to link off into the Unchained Souls of Rage. Bring it out here. We're gonna set down a trap and end our turn. It's crazy because I think the going second replays are better than the going first. Because look, they normal summon an Ash, activate the Ash. I'm gonna activate Appaloosa, and you're almost never scared of activating Appaloosa when you play this deck because they have to attack into your YUBEL shenanigans, which is nuts. So here they're gonna activate the Maxi. Luckily we did have the Ash for it. I wasn't gonna special summon 2. Oh no, we activated the Phantom of YUBEL. Oh, okay, I know why I did this. So I wasn't expecting him to have no Call by the Grave, I can tell you that much. But I went with the Phantom of YUBEL because I know I'm playing against Snake Eyes, so I wanted to save the Ash for the spoils, because I can't negate the spoils with the Phantom of YUBEL. But bro had the Call by the Grave. Unfortunately, he's gonna give the Phantom of YUBEL the finger, negate it, and get it out of here. Sad times for us. Extremely sad times for us. So that thing is gone. Maxi gets to resolve. We still get to negate the Ash. Ash gonna be linked off into a Super Slayer Typhoon Sky Crisis. It's gonna be a crisis when you activate that thing's effect and I negate it with the Appaloosa. That's what that's gonna be. Sad times. So then he proceeded to threaten me with the damage step. So I was like, okay, congratulations. We're gonna activate the escape. We're gonna pop the Rage here, so we could activate the Source of Rage. We're gonna basically get the Lotus back to the hand, and we're gonna use the Lord of Yama's effect to special summon the Source of Rage back onto the field, so that way we can link off into Espiritu Knife if we need to. Get the Lotus back to the hand for follow-up, and brother, yeah, he was gone. He was gone, because whatever he does, I mean, yeah, he normal summoned. If he doesn't have the Avastar, he can't do anything. Yeah, it was GG's. So with that being said, let's go to the next replay. Again, here we are for, yo, I think most of these are me going second. I'm not gonna front. I hope you still enjoy them. I don't know, some people like when you break boards or do things. Either way, they're gonna activate the Pain. Oh yeah, this is a really interesting deck. This is tier limits, YUBEL tier limits, but either way, they're gonna activate the Sharon. I'm gonna throw out the Max C. He's gonna Gamma my Max C. I'm gonna Gamma the Gamma. Gamma on Gamma Violence. Negate that thing. And if he had any Ash or something, I still had the second Gamma in the hand, which would have been tough. But either way, negate the Gamma, pop the Gamma. our Maxi gets to go off. He's gonna special summon the Shiver and send the Hobness to the graveyard. He's gonna mill 3, activate the Hobness, and he did make Loki of a board. He did special summon a few times, but I don't think I killed them next turn. So they're gonna hit the Scream, getting themselves a Celery to the hand. Hobness is gonna activate to use itself and the Shiver and the fusion materials to go into the Kick Hollows. Bring it out here. He activates Kick Hollows effect. He's gonna send Chill Limits Kastira. He's gonna mill 2, activating the Pain. That's really smart. He's gonna pop the Kick Hollows, activate the Kick Hollows, mill 5, set down 2 backward, and end his turn. Now, his mill was kind of trash dumpster potato juice. It was this, which didn't do much of anything. But again, you're gonna see how we want this dude. We're gonna activate the 1-for-1, send the Incarnate, special summon the D-Lotus, activate the D-Lotus effect, special summon the Spirit of YUBEL, activate the Spirit of YUBEL, getting myself the Nightmare Pain, activate the Nightmare Pain. So, oh no, never mind. Before we activate this effect, because you flip it. So we're gonna send 2 cards back. We're gonna send the Incarnate, and we're gonna send the D-Lotus back to the deck so we can fusion summon into the Phantom of YUBEL. Now we activate the Pain, pop the Spirit of YUBEL, get the Squirmer, activate the Spirit of YUBEL, special summon the OG YUBEL, normal summon the Lotus once again. Did I not? I never normal summon? Alright, either way, we're gonna use both of these to link up into the Crush Heap. We're gonna send 2 cards back once again so we can special summon the Phantom, special summon. I kind of goofed over here, I won't lie. Me sending those back, I should have sent the Spirit of YUBEL instead of the D-Lotus, because you know this is not a fiend, but it is what it is. Now we're gonna activate the Squirmer, special summon it, use the Squirmer and one of the Phantom of YUBEL to link off into the Lord of Yama. We're going to activate the Yama's effect. We're gonna get ourselves the Unchained Shavara, and then we're gonna use both of these monsters right here. Link 2, link 1. Link 3, Souls of Anguish, which is why I'm telling you I like this thing, because now we get to go off into the Axis Kotaku. Give me that as mine. I gotta talk to my opponent nicely right now. Activate this effect. We're gonna get the attack boost. Then we're gonna banish 1, pop that. That was the Sulliek, so he gets to activate the Sulliek. And then we get to banish another one, which is probably the Sheep, yeah. And then we get to pop the other one, which is a Meta Noise, so he gets to activate his effect, getting himself the Chill Limits Kashura back to the hand. We're gonna activate the Squirmer, special summon the Spirit of YUBEL back onto the field, activate the Shavara, so that way we trigger the Spirit of YUBEL, special summon the YUBEL back onto the field. And I decided to go for the attack. Now mind you, if you're wondering why I didn't make another Link monster or whatever the heck, he has a Phantom of YUBEL in the hand. And if he has a Phantom of, he could special summon that thing right now. So I'm assuming he was waiting to activate the Axis, waiting for it to activate when I attack with Axis Kotaku so he could reflect back the damage. Even though I could have negated it with the Phantom of YUBEL. So he was waiting. So that's why I didn't decide to end the duel now, so I could show you something later, right? Slap him with the 53. That's gonna leave him with 700 life points. Activate YUBEL, get rid of the Axis Kotaku. What? I don't need that no more, bro. We won the game. You're gonna see why. So he activated the Nightmare Pain. He's gonna pop the YUBEL that I knew he had in the hand, getting the Eternal Favorite. That thing is trash. Activating the Spirit of YUBEL. It might not be trash, I just don't like it. So here we're gonna negate that thing's effect with the Phantom of YUBEL. He's gonna activate the Chill Limits Kastira. So he's gonna special summon the Chill Limits Kastira. And mind you, right here we could have won the game, but I wanted to let him cook. So we're gonna pop the Spirit of YUBEL. He's gonna activate the Chill Limits Kastira, activating the Rhino Heart, activating the Chill Limits Heartbeat, which is losing blood because you're gonna take this L. So essentially, again, I could have won the game here, but I wanted to see what he was really cooking. Activating the Rhino Heart. By this point, he's just playing Tier Limits. So I was like, okay, you're not doing anything out of the ordinary. He's gonna get himself the Sharon to the hand though. Again, he's gonna send a Havoc to the graveyard, activate the Havoc, use all 3 of these monsters to fusion summon into the Kick Kalos. Well, no, my bad, into the Kaleido Heart. And again, Kaleido Heart cannot be used as fusion materials. I'm like, yo, you're not doing anything different. So he activated that thing's effect to send back the pain. I'm not allowing that. We're gonna activate the Super Poly. I mean, I'm allowing it because it doesn't matter. We're gonna use all 3 of these monsters to fusion summon into the Defender. And yeah, activate the Tillimit Kastira, activate the Loving Defender. Valor is the only thing that can stop us here, which he doesn't have, as he activates the Squirmer to special summon it onto the field, popping itself for no reason. burning for the 1500. Yeah. I actually just wanted to see him cook. I wanted to see what he was gonna do with all the shenanigans, but I wasn't trying to jeopardize his W, you know. So I'm trying to climb, bro. So with that being said, let's go to the next replay. Alright, familia, here we are for replay number 6, I think it is, probably 5. So again, I didn't realize how many of these were going second, but they're gonna activate the Pot of Prosperity, but I want problems, so I'm gonna hit that thing with the Ash Blossom. No prosperity. Oh, never mind. Never mind. There is peace in the kingdom today. They're gonna hit that thing with a Call by the Grave. Ash, I'm not feeling joyous. Get it out of here. I don't always remember exactly what happened in these duels sometimes. But either way, they're gonna hit 3 cards here. They're gonna get the Primera, the Gamma, so they just got the Primera to the hand. We're playing against Centurion. We're gonna activate the Primera's effect, getting it so to stand up. Now again, we're gonna get to this deck. I'm just not super excited to play it because it doesn't do. It feels like this deck is missing something. It feels like the deck is missing a lot because there's no way your deck revolves around just making a level 12 negate. I mean, you could do different things with it, but either way, they're gonna go into the Auxilia. Special summon the Auxilia. I have a version that I want to try, which is gonna be nuts, but we're gonna try this version first. So here they're gonna get the Gargoyle. Gargoyle is gonna come back to the hand from the graveyard. They're gonna get themselves the Iron Bonds to the hand, activating the Iron Bonds, which should be, yeah, putting a card back to the back row, activating Bonfire to get themselves, I guess, the follow-up Trudea, because they, yeah, you can't use that. They're gonna activate the Gargoyle, send the Trudea to the graveyard, special summon the Gargoyle, activate the Auxilia, set down the Trudea in the back. So basically, he can make a level 12 right now. From what I can tell, if he special summons this, the field spell is gonna allow him to synchro summon it to a level 12. So, which could either lead to a full field wipe or whatever it is that they want. But we have the Super Poly, so I'm gonna activate the Super Poly, send the driver to the graveyard, use both of your dark monsters to go into a Garura. Yeah, this deck feels like it should do way more. They activate the Primera, activate the Trudea, which is also really good because I think he gets to turn that into a level 8, and he still, yeah, he gets to synchro summon. Activate the Primera, activate the Stand Up. Stand Up is going to allow them to stand into a synchro monster. Stand on business then. The Lagia. Now the art for this deck is top 5, bro. The art is tough. Bunch of current long and stuff. So here they're going to get themselves the trap, the Iron Phalanx. They're going to activate the Bonds, which is basically going to put this thing, or special summon it back onto the field. Yeah, he put the level 8 in the back. He gets to pop my card, which I don't understand why you would decide to pop Garura. To draw a card, you have follow-up, and you don't even know what I have in the hand. Why would you give me a +1? But then again, he had an Ash Blossom, which you fingered my Ash Blossom during my turn. The finger says is negated on both turns. As he activates the Gargoyle, special summon the Gargoyle. This is Mastermind, by the way. But we get to draw into craziness, the field spell. We're gonna send both of these monsters back. Special summon the Phantom of Yubel, activate my Nightmare Throne, and it's full combo from here. Legitimately, OTK, for free. Done. It's happening. Activate the Spirit of Yubel, get the pain, activate the pain so we could pop the Spirit of Yubel, pop it, and boy's gonna scoop. Because it's legitimately lethal damage from here on out. All I need to do is bring another level 0 monster, any one of the Yubel, the Terror, whatever, and then make another Phantom, slapping your 3000 defense 3 times. That's 9,000 damage. GG's. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Alright, familia, here we are for replay number 6. And again, they're mostly going second apparently. I have going first one second. They're just probably up in the list. Here they're going to activate the Runic Dispelling, special summon a Huggin. They're going to activate the Huggin's effect, getting rid of the Nibiru so they can get themselves the Fountain. They're going to activate Bitch of Serenir here, banishing the Nibiru so they can special summon it, activating the Runic Fountain. Well, not activating it, just setting it down. They're going to activate the Runic Slumber here. They're going to banish 3. Luckily, they didn't banish anything crazy. I'm like perfectly fine with just these 3 being hit, that's okay. But of course, he's going to basically draw 2 here. Bring back the 2 spell, draw 2, set down 3 back row, and end your turn. So that's the board. So here we're gonna draw into the 1-for-1. We're gonna activate the 1-for-1, sending the Spirit to the graveyard to special summon the Lotus. He's gonna activate the Freezing, which is basically gonna negate this and basically banish cards. Yeah, no, Super Poly. Super probably that. We're gonna send the Cove of the Grave to the graveyard because we're playing against a spell deck. We don't need that right now. So we're gonna use both of the dark monsters to fusion summon into the Mood Dragon, which Mood Dragon shuts down your spells because you can't target me. Activate the Vicious Serenir. We're gonna activate the Mood Dragon called Dark. He's gonna activate Cove by the Grave. Cove by the Grave, my Spirit of YUBEL, which is crazy. It's a good thing though. I don't know if he should have waited on that, but it's not a bad Cove by the Grave. So here they're gonna send the Beast of Lubelli. I'm gonna activate my Nightmare Throne. He's gonna activate the Smithing, banishing what, 2 cards for the top of my deck? Yeah, 2 cards. So he banished one of my Super Polys and one of my Lotus. Even this whole banish shenanigans is kind of fine with us because we play this at 3. We play this at 3 even though it's negated. So not too worried. We're gonna get the Lotus to the hand. The Runic Fountain is gonna activate to draw 2 here. He's gonna draw 2 cards. We're gonna normal summon the Lotus, activate the Lotus effect, special summon the OG YUBEL, activate the Nightmare Pain, activate the Nightmare Pain's effect, pop the OG YUBEL, get the Squirmer onto the hand. That's gonna trigger both of these effects. So what I like to do is when I pop the OG YUBEL, is special summon the Terror, and then with the Fuel spell, I just recycle all nothing. Nothing, hold on. I hadn't done it yet. Yeah, usually I like to recycle my Phantom of YUBEL with this thing, but either way, we're gonna go into the sheep. We're gonna send the OG YUBEL and the Terror, special summon the Phantom, special summon the Mood Dragon back onto the field, special summon the Squirmer. Use the sheep and the Squirmer to link off into the SP, the Little Knight. Activate SP Little Knight's effect, banish the Fountain, activate the Squirmer, banish it out of here, special summon the Lotus, and that's our board. We're gonna slap the Hugin out of here. Novemo, and end our turn because essentially we're in a pretty good position. We can be targeted once I call Dark, and that's what I'm gonna do because your spells are not gonna touch us at all. And then I have a monster negate if you're any monster shenanigans, and then we still have the SP Little Knight. And then if you have a monster negate, it's gonna turn into pop one of our YUBEL monsters instead. So if I negate a monster with this, send it to the graveyard, pop the YUBEL, which is negated. I will have to pop the OG YUBEL. That's what will have to happen, unless she's in here. No, she's back in the deck. So we popped her, special summon the Terror, and if you activate another monster effect, I activate the Lotus to negate that. So we're sitting pretty comfortably here, and he's just gonna scoop. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Right, gang, so here we are for replay 6 or 7. I honestly did not know almost all of these were going second, but I think they're more entertaining. They activate the Throne here. I'm gonna hit that thing with an Ash. And I did that specifically just in case he activates another monster effect, but he doesn't. He just activates the Cove by the Grave. So now I'm sad because I have an Ash in the hand. Now basically this is nothing unless I use it for fodder or something to discard if I need to. But yeah, she's gone. Activate the Nightmare Pain here, activate its effect. They're gonna pop the Terror, which doesn't do much. They're just gonna get the Lotus to start off their combo. No more summon the Lotus. And now I know that you're desperate. You're definitely desperate the way you're doing the combo. I activate the Gamma. He hits me with the Maxi. I can't really do anything about it, but you're gonna draw 1. I'm fine with that. No problems whatsoever. So we can speed this up here. He's gonna draw 1, send 2 back, special summon the Phantom of YUBEL. Of course, both of these are gonna get banished. So he has a monster negate. I don't remember what he has in the hand. I normal summon the Dark Beckoning Beast. He has an Ash, which you called by the grave. This is like the third person in Master, bro. What are you doing? Getting myself the Spirit of the Gate, activate the gates. Getting myself the other copy of the Dark Beckoning Beast, which I can normal summon. Use both of these monsters, link them off into the Lord of Yama, man. Activate the Lord of Yama's effect. He's gonna activate the Phantom of YUBEL. I have a finger too, brother. 100%. Give me that. Give me that right now. Cause I'm not too worried about my Phantom of YUBEL. Yeah, it's gonna be negated next turn, but I'm trying to do something right now, right? Cause he's not completely dead. All he has to do is draw into something to start the combo. So we're gonna get the Shavara. We're gonna basically use the Spirit of the Gate to special summon Dark Beckoning Beast, sending the Terror Incarnate to the graveyard, and then we're gonna use the Lord of Yama and the Dark Beckoning Beast to link off into the sheep. We're gonna send 2 cards back to special summon the Phantom of YUBEL. That's gonna trigger the sheep, special summon the Dark Beckoning Beast, activate the Shavada, pop the Dark Beckoning Beast to bring it out here, activate the Lord of Yama, special summon it back onto the field. I'm basically gonna make Access Code Talker, pop both of their back row, slap him for that damage, and then leave the board as it is. Cause my Ash is gonna be activatable next turn. So You draw into a field spell, you're done. You draw into a Lotus, you're done. One Ash is going to stop you because you don't have anything else. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Right, my boys, here we are for replay number, I think this one is 8. Because the next replay, 9. The next replay is the last one, so we're going to activate the throne here, getting ourselves the Lotus. We're going to normal summon the Lotus, get the Lotus out of here, special summon the Spirit, activate the Spirit to get the Pain, activate, pop the Spirit, getting ourselves the Squirm, activate the Field Spell, activate the Spirit, special summon the OG YUBEL, getting ourselves the Incarnate, special summon the Incarnate, use both of these monsters to link off into the Sheep. We got to go full combo here, if I'm not mistaken. Send 2 monsters back, special summon the Phantom of YUBEL, special summon the Lotus, activate the Squirmer, special summon it, use the Squirmer and the Lotus to link off into the Lord of Yamame. Activate the Lord of Yama. We're gonna get ourselves the Shavara to the hand, and then we're gonna use both of these monsters to link off into the Bow of the Goddess, La Appaloosa, USA. We're gonna activate the Squirmer here. Special summon the Spirit of YUBEL, activate the Shavara, pop the Spirit, special summon Shavara, Spirit gonna activate, special summon the OG YUBEL, use both of these monsters to link off into the Rage, because I'm a little angry about how good I am right now. Activate the Shavara, set down the Escape of the On-Chain, set down our backward and our turn. I decided not to set down the Infinite Impermanence. One, Graveyard, Call by the Grave is better than Imperm right now. But I also have a monster negate on the field. We have 2 monster negates. I need something to discard for the super poly, so that's why I decided to leave this in the hand. What is my opponent doing? Oh yeah, so they activated King of the Swamp. This is branded. 60 card branded. They activate that thing's effect. I activate the Appaloosa, negate that. Negate that right there. They're gonna follow that up by activating the Shredded Dragon, sending the Retribution to the graveyard, activating the Fusion Deployment, so they can special summon a Blazing Cartesia. I thought he was gonna special summon the Fallen Evolvers, but either way, they special summon that thing, so I'm gonna threaten it. Because I know if they have a monster to fusion summon with in the hand, they're gonna try and do it, but we can negate that with the Appaloosa again. So I'm gonna activate the Escape. We're gonna pop both of these monsters, which is gonna trigger the Rage. I'm gonna get the Lotus back to the hand, activate the Lord of Yama to special summon the Rage back onto the field, so we could link off into SP if we need to, right? Give me the Lotus, it's mine for follow-up next turn. They no more Shaman Shadow Dragon, and he was going to try and attack over the Appaloosa. They probably don't know that they're gonna have to attack into the Phantom of YUBEL, so they just decided to scoop. Because a lot of people still don't know how this works, they probably haven't faced the deck, so yeah, GG's. Next, my boys, so here we are for the last replay of the day, which is also going second. I honestly did not realize that I was just, well, yeah, okay, never mind, because this is even not that great. I don't remember exactly what happened here. But we're going to send 2 cards back to get the Phantom back onto the field. We got the Lotus for the 1-card combo. Now, this is a little contradictory. Sometimes I like... I don't know if I said that right, but either way, sometimes I like to normal summon the Lotus, even though I can make the Phantom of YUBEL, so that way I can activate it, send it to the graveyard. If they activate a monster effect, I have the Gamma. But sometimes I like to do it like this too, so it depends, which I should have done, because right now we would have been in a great position to just activate the Gamma, but we still have the Phantom, I guess. Get it out of here, which also worked in our favor, because he activated the Max C, so now we get to activate the Gamma anyways. So good on us for not planning that, but it worked. So we're gonna pop the OG YUBEL here, special summon the Spirit of YUBEL, activate its effect, getting ourselves the Nightmare Pain, activate the Nightmare Pain. We're gonna pop the, we're gonna pop the Spirit, activate the Spirit, special summon YUBEL, activate the Squirmer, special summon and pop YUBEL, special summon the Incarnate. There it is. My guy, I mean, I should have expected it. He passed on a back row, so of course he has Max C, Ash Blossom, and Nib. So we hit the Nib. I still get to activate the Squirmer, special summon the Spirit of YUBEL, use both of these monsters to link off into the Cross Sheep, and we have materials in the graveyard to send back to special summon the Phantom of YUBEL, activate the Sheep, special summon the Lotus, and we're gonna slap for this, reflect the 600, get it out of here with a 700, and just troll a little bit, and Satams, it's evenly matched. So I basically got rid of everything because, let me see. Yeah, I have the 3rd copy, which is, I like playing the 3rd copy. And then we played 3 of these, we played 2 of these. So it's like all I have to do is draw into a dark monster to pop, and we're good. So I wasn't too worried. You have 1 card, you break, you draw into another card, battle phase, at evenly match. I'm gonna get rid of the Infinite Impermanence, because again, if I draw a dark monster, we get to combo off, we're good. And there it is, the YUBEL. We get to pop the YUBEL, which means I get to special summon the Incarnate. As I search out for the Lotus, it's gonna activate the Max C, and you see it. I'm feeling joyous. It's bring on my side of the field. Special summon the Incarnate, special summon the Lotus. It's time to go. It's past your bedtime, my boy. So that is the last replay though. So let's go back to the deck. Alright gang, so that is the video. Those are the replays. That I think this might be one of the best versions of YUBEL. The ratios in the deck are nuts. The way everything works, like you can see, I'm in Master 2. And I'm gonna try and hit Master 1. Again, let me know if you want that part 2 of this. I'll save the replays, record it again. We're gonna get to Centurion right after I'm done with this video. Well, right after I'm done reaching Master 1, we're gonna get to Centurion, and then I'm gonna make different versions, and then we could play Yu-Gi-Oh! And play different decks. So with that being said, again, if you guys enjoyed the content, remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I would greatly appreciate it. Any comment, questions, and concerns in the comment section below. I try to always reply. Continue having a great day, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.